Tommy, how'd you like to do your friend a favor? Can you tell us what happened to clothes? Did you see anything?
If you tell us, maybe we can do something about it.
No, you can't. You can't do anything. Paul? What are you doing? Been here all day?
Yeah.
Have lunch?
No.
Here. Go on, I saved it for you.
I'm not hungry.
Take it anyway.
Was it that bad with your folks, too?
Worse.
What did you do?
Here goes algebra. Ah, 2 points.
I heard you got in trouble.
Told you that.
Mom. She doesn't want us hanging around together.
I was just a kid then. Everything's different now.
Do you like living with the Sanders?
Yeah. They're great.
Don't you ever miss her? Your real mom?
Not anymore.
Could never feel that way. I wouldn't care what she did. She doesn't mean it. I know that.
Well, I gotta get going. Trash man comes tomorrow, and I gotta empty the waste baskets and stuff. You coming? Gotta go home sometime. Come on, I'll race you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Tommy? Can't you stay for a while?
Bob? Bob? What are you doing? Are you out of your mind? Stop it! Stop it, Bob. Listen, we can talk about it.
Talk? I'm gonna talk when all this time I've been feeling guilty for suspecting you, and you've been spending your afternoons with him?
But you don't know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
No, Bob. Bob, stop it. Put it back. Oh. Bob, are you crazy? Put it back.
Mom? Mom? Mom?
No! Don't! Stop it! Get it! Get the gun! Pick it up! Go! Stop it!
That does it. I'm calling in again.
Somebody's been shot. We struggled. I mean, all I wanted to do was to get the gun away, to talk to the man rationally.
And he thought you were seeing another man.
Yes, sir. Oh, he was crazy like that. He was jealous of any man I even smiled at. Anyway, Paul tried to help. Bob knocked him down. And Tommy...
Tommy's last name, that's Sanders, is that right?
Yes.
Well, what exactly was it that he did?
Well, Bob dropped the gun, and Tommy picked it up. And then... Oh, God. Oh, dear God.
He shot your husband?
Mrs. Harris, do you have any idea what made him pick up the gun and shoot it?
No. No, I watched it happen, and it all happened so quickly. I think he thought he was trying to help. There was nothing that I could do.
But Tommy was standing right over here when he pulled the trigger, is that correct?
Yes.
And, do you know where we can find him now?
He lives about a block up on the next street over. Paul, what's the address?
Mom.
Paul, what is it? Come on.
It's a fourth house. It's on the far corner. It's on the left side.
Thank you. Do you have a doctor, a family doctor?
Yes?
Well, I think it would be wise if you and the boy took a mild sedative.
Oh, thanks. We'll be all right. Thank you. Lieutenant.
Yes.
I never liked Tommy playing with Paul. I never liked it. One of the neighbors said that he'd done some bad things, some juvenile problems. He even had a record.
Record? What was it for?
Oh, no, I didn't listen. It was gossip. I didn't...
That's all right. We'll check it out. Goodbye. Bye, Paul.
Mom. What are they gonna do to Tommy?
He'll be all right, Paul. He's just a young boy. He'll be all right.
But what did he do before?
I told you, I don't know. Didn't you hear me? I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Tommy couldn't do such a thing.
Well, that's why we're here. We wanted to hear Tommy's side of the story. May we talk to him, please?
Well, he isn't here. I haven't seen him since this morning. But Tommy is not the kind of a boy that you can hold on to too tightly. He needs room. He needs trust.
More than most boys his age?
Yes, I'm afraid so. You see, Tommy is our foster son. Dave and I, that's my husband. We love Tommy very much. And we're trying to help him learn to live with his past and overcome it. I just can't believe that anything like what you're saying could happen again.
Again, ma'am,
Just what is it Tommy has to overcome?
Brutality. Ugliness. A nightmare no child should have to live through. You see, Tommy's parents, his mother drank. She couldn't even make a decent home. And she was more afraid of losing her husband than she was of anything else in her life. And he apparently blamed his wife and his boy for all of his own failures. Then one night, About 6 years ago, Tommy was 8. His father started in on his mother, beating her. A child like that, all he knew was that it was his mother and he loved her, needed her. Anyway, he got a gun, a rifle, and he shot his own father.
You can't do anything.
What?
That's what Tommy told us the other day, remember? You can't do anything.
Hey, Mike, you're gonna have to put out an APB.
Yeah, I gotta find him.
I know. But he must have been scared when he pulled that trigger. I'll bet he's a lot more scared right now.
Yeah. We have to help him, and fast.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we ought to give it one more shot first, just the 2 of us. Kid's probably got some hangouts. So maybe the social worker handles the case with them.
You're right, it's worth a try.
Try to calm down, Ruth.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Take it easy. Just take it easy, but try to remember everything. Everything.
Yes.
Now, the police were here when? How long ago?
I don't know. Just a few minutes. It was just before I phoned you. Oh, Dave, I didn't mean to worry you with that message, but I was so scared. All of a sudden, I didn't know what to do.
All right. Now, the police actually told you that Tommy shot someone?
Yes.
Did they see him do it?
No. It was the woman.
What woman?
Oh, she was the mother of the boy he was playing with. I think their name was Harris.
They're positive?
She described everything that happened to them.
My God. Where did the gun come from?
I don't know.
How could he have gotten his hands on a gun?
Well, it was theirs. It must have been in the house somewhere.
And then they said Tommy ran?
Yes.
Why? I mean, how did something like this happen? Tommy!
You believed it. Tommy! Where were you? You believe it? What? What they said. Do you believe it?
Tommy, I want you to come in here and sit down.
You do? Tommy! You do!
No! Tommy! Tommy!
Paul. You all right?
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
nothing.
Oh, honey. Oh. It's all over now, you know. Hey. Brought you something. This is supposed to be for your birthday, but...
Thanks.
You gonna open it?
Yeah, sure.
Paul. You're all mixed up, aren't you? I got a confession to make to you. I'm kind of mixed up, too. need you, Paulie. You know that, don't you? I know I don't act like it a lot. But I need you now more than ever. Be just the two of us. Like it was before.
You mean when Daddy left?
Yeah. Yes, when your daddy left.
Mom?
Yeah.
Won't he ever come back?
No.
Why not? Oh, Mom. Mom, please, what did I do?
No, Paul, honey, you didn't do anything.
You're mad again.
No, Paul, I'm not. I'm not mad.
It's all right.
What's all right?
That you're mad at me. I think I'm old enough now that I can understand.
Understand what?
Why you blame me for Daddy's leaving?
Oh, Paul, that's not true.
Mom, please. You said you were mixed up, too. Was it about me, or was it about Tommy?
What?
If it's about me, it's okay. Really, I understand now, and it's okay. But Tommy...
Oh, shut up, Paul.
Mom!
Shut up!
Mom, please!
Just
we didn't do
shut
anything!
up.
Mom! Mom!
Get out of here! You get out of here! Oh. Hello. Hello. This is Bonnie Harris. Help me, please. Oh, dear God, help me. Help me, help me.
Yeah? You sure? Okay. I just wish I could say thanks, Charlie.
What?
That was a lab. The gun is lousy with prints. 2 sets of adults and some that have to match a kid's.
Tommy's?
Yeah. Smeared. All of them are smeared. Except one match his. What's that, the ballistics report?
Yep. Open and shut, 45 caliber and a 45 service issue. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Sanders called in. Tommy came home, but he took off again.
Did you get out an APB?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the heat's on. On police force looking for a 14-year-old kid. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold it right there. Now, I don't like this any more than you do. But we gotta find the kid. Especially when he's down on himself like the Sanders say he could be. Giving up on himself and everybody else. Homicide, Lieutenant Stone. Yeah? Yeah, where? Okay, you stay with it and keep us posted.
Tommy's mother?
Yeah. Nothing. Are you sure the child welfare doesn't have another location on her?
They gave you the last one they have in L.A.
She left L.A. 3 months ago, no forwarding address. Could, Tommy have gotten in touch with her?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Well, maybe she got in touch with him.
There's no way the agency would never give her the address. Look. Why don't we call and talk to Paul Harris? He was a friend of Tommy's. Maybe he'd know where he'd go.
All right. I guess we better talk to him. That's all you can do is just keep digging. Dig, dig, dig.
I'm sorry, son, but $2.52 won't take you to L.A. Not even on a kid's ticket.
How far will it take me?
Local bus? Oakland, maybe. Tell you what I'd do if I was you, though. I'd complain to the interstate commerce people after I got home. Look, son, I don't know what your folks are sore about, but they'll cool off. Take it from a guy who's been there. Doesn't help to run away. Son. Son.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Is your mother home?
No,
Well, do you think she'd mind if we came in for a minute?
I don't know.
Just a minute. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I guess so.
Say, what happened? Have an accident?
I was trying to fix it.
Oh, hell. Looks like you got a pretty good repair shop here.
You said you wanted to talk.
Yes, I do. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about your friend Tommy.
Did you find him yet?
No, not yet.
What's going to happen to him if you do?
Well, that's not really up to us. We're just trying to find him, make sure he's all right. You know where he is?
Are you going to put him in jail?
No, we don't put children in jail.
Well, what do you do with him?
Well, we take him to juvenile hall for a while until the judge decides what's best for him.
What if they've been in trouble before?
You know about Tommy's background?
Just that he had to live with somebody else. Is that what could happen this time?
Well, there's special courts to take care of things like what your mother said Tommy did.
No. Mom said they wouldn't do anything to him because he's just a kid. She said it's not like if
what?
he was a grown-up. She said things would be different then, but they wouldn't do anything to Tommy. That's all.
Where's your mother now?
She had to go out.
She go see somebody or what?
I don't know. She just made a phone call and went out.
Hey, let's get back to Tommy. Do you know where he might be?
No.
Or some secret place, maybe, that the two of you would like to go when you wanted to be alone?
No.
Your mother said Tommy was standing up here when he fired the gun.
I guess.
Well, was he?
Yeah.
And where were you?
Right by Tommy. Why?
No, man. Just being curious.
Paul, I'm afraid this ship has had its last voyage. Unless you're a better mechanic than I am. Looks brand new. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, who gave it to you?
Got it from my mom.
Steve, what do you say?
Yeah, okay. Listen, Paul, good luck with your boat.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, if you happen to remember where he is, just let us know, will you?
Okay.
Goodbye, Paul. It's a good ship, and I wish I had one.
We'll see you.
Just what did you pinch in there?
Phone number? Since she got a phone call left, I figured maybe that'll tell us where she went.
And that stuff about where were you standing? What's all that about?
Two kids, they were standing right next to each other.
Oh, now wait a minute.
What?
Are you saying that this kid pulled the trigger?
This is the kid that Harris beat up.
But Tommy was the kid that ran.
I think Tommy has been running all his life. At least that's the impression I got when we were talking with Mrs. Sanders.
Well, are you thinking that Paul's mother lied just to protect him?
Isn't it a mother's natural instinct to want to protect her child? He sees his mother and father fighting. He finally gets a chance to get back at the man that's been beating him up. He picks up the gun and he shoots it.
Could be. Well, let's see where this leads us.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, aren't we supposed to know that kid?
You mean the kid homicide's looking
If
for?
it's to make, you better call it in.
Central Florida headquarters. Spotted suspect of APB for murder warrant. Headed west at Market and Pine. Partner in pursuit on foot.
Are you sure this is the place?
Yeah, this is the address they gave me.
Oh, Ed Cooper, can I help you fellas?
Yeah, my name is Stephen Keller. This is Lieutenant Stone.
Oh, yeah.
You handle a case involving a family named Harris, Robert Harris.
Yeah.
Is there no way we could talk alone for a moment?
Well, I guess so, sure.
Say, I wasn't aware of this service. Maybe you need publicity.
Good thought, Lieutenant. But child abuse is something most people don't want to hear about. They just keep hoping it's going to stop on its own. Well, let's see here. No way. Lieutenant, I'm sorry, but it looks like we're going to have to use my private office.
What, this is your private office, Mr. Cooper? I always thought it was mine.
Well, this is where it's happening, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And the name is Ed. This is strictly a first-name operation. All volunteers. And all former bad guys.
You were one of these guys?
That's right. But it's been a long time for me now. And I'm hoping I can help keep somebody else from going through what I went through. What I put my son through before I got help. So now I man the phones once a week and hope that some other abuser will call up and cuss me or talk or just cry instead of taking out his frustration on his kids.
And that's the cause, huh? Frustration.
Well, I'll tell you, Lieutenant. I've got a library on the subject at home. There are so many causes that nobody's sure. Now, the only thing that is sure is the damage that's done. 250,000 children are beaten or injured every year. 35,000 of them end up seriously hurt. 2 of them die every day. And at the hands of the people who are supposed to love them.
Well, what do you think caused Mr. Harris to lay into Paul the way he did?
Mr. Harris?
Yeah.
Mr. Harris had no problem that I was aware of.
Wait a minute. It was her. Paul's mother, it was her. Did she call today?
Now listen, Lieutenant. I'm not a doctor. And I know what she told me isn't legally confidential information. But I just wouldn't feel right telling you guys what we talked about.
You wouldn't feel right about a 14-year-old boy being accused of murder that he didn't commit. Now, would you, Ed? We got the call. Where is he?
Lost him, Lieutenant. We know he got off the BART at Lexington.
All right, he doesn't live too far from here, so he probably knows this area better than we do. Check the lumber yard. Don't stop. Get going. Around the block. Come on. Keep moving.
So what do you think?
Just keep it moving. I don't want to think.
Tommy? Tom? Tommy, are you here? Tommy, I'm sorry. I am. Mom said it would be all right. They wouldn't do anything to you. Tommy, police came to the house again today, just a little while ago.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing. I couldn't.
Even about this place?
No. Tommy, I didn't know what to do.
It's okay.
I just couldn't tell what really happened. I couldn't.
I know. Maybe you just better go now, okay?
Are you gonna be all right?
Like your mom said, I'll be okay.
I'll see ya.
Yeah.
Whoa. Come here, Paul. Now, wait a minute. Hold it. Hold it.
Is he inside, Paul?
Where's Tommy hiding?
Don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him. He didn't do anything.
I'll get him.
Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters.
Tommy?
It's okay, Tommy. It's all right. Nobody wants to hurt you. All we want to do is help.
You think I did it too, don't you?
Well, did you?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, come on. It matters a lot, especially to your mother and father.
Oh, I heard her talking to him. She thought I did it too.
Well, I don't know what you heard, but I know what she thinks about you. But she told me herself.
That's right, yeah.
And right now, she's pretty scared with you running off like this. So why don't we go on home? So she'll know you're all right, okay? Come on.
What about Pa?
We're gonna want to talk to Paul's mother, too.
Lieutenant,
Yes.
where is he?
Well, he's in there, Steve. We'll wait for him in there. What's the matter?
What do you want me to do?
I thought you wanted to prosecute him.
No, I don't want to do that. Does he Does he have to be?
You said he killed your husband.
Oh, but he was just trying to help. I mean, he was just a young kid who was trying to help.
Well, you saw him pull the trigger, didn't you? You said he picked up the gun and shot your husband. Well, that's what you said, didn't you?
What did he say?
Now, you know he said something entirely different.
He lied.
Did he? Or did you? Isn't that what the Parent-Child Center is trying to help you stop? Lying to yourself and to everybody else? We know how Paul got those welts. Mrs. Harris, you knew about Tommy's problem, didn't you? And you thought we would hold that against him. Take the blame off of you. A 14-year-old boy. Now, you pulled that trigger, didn't you? Don't lie.
I never meant for him to be hurt. I only thought. I thought. Get me out of here, please, somebody. Just get me out of here.
Sekulovich.
Paul? Tommy? It's okay. Some things are hard.
Morning.
Good morning. Got new bikes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How are things working out?
Oh, fine, Lieutenant, just fine. A little crowded with both of them in the same room, but my husband says that's why they build bunk beds.
You know what? Your husband's right.
And how's Tommy's adoption coming?
It'll be final next week.
That's terrific.
Yes, it is. But you know what the best part is?
What's that?
At night, when they're supposed to be asleep. And we can hear them laugh.
Why, what did you think I was doing?
Looking for revenge. Now, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But if I'm right, you better stop it right here and now. When does McGuire go to the grand jury?
Tomorrow.
All right. 24 hours. When I ask for him, you deliver.
Agreed.
Have you told Helen yet?
No. Flying out tonight to see you. Dave, just take care of our witness.
Stay out of the homicide investigation, okay?
Only one of these has a record. The others are possibles. Suspected, nothing ever proven.
Did you talk to Stockwood?
Yeah, he's flying out to see Brian's widow tonight.
Well, then we better do it quick if we're going to do it. How do you figure on finding him?
I don't. We're gonna let him find us.
What are you guys talking about?
You better get ready. We're moving again.
Wait a minute. What's wrong with right here? Listen, every time we go out, we take the chance of me being seen.
Take your hands off me.
Okay. Okay. But I know something's going on. Ever since that guy was killed, you've been acting funny.
That guy happened to be a very good friend of mine. What did you expect me to do? Sing and dance? Throw a party? Have the girls in? Come on, let's get out of here.
Just got a twix from the Cincinnati police. They checked the answering service. Call the McGuire made was for a Harry Spellivan, that address.
And no such person at that address.
No such address. It's a vacant lot.
Where does the answering service send its bill?
They didn't. He paid 6 months in advance and sent them a check the first of every month. He was always 6 months ahead in his bill. And he set up the whole thing by phone and mail so no one ever saw him. No description. All the girls who talked to him could only tell the police one thing. He had a nice voice.
Well, don't they have a number where they can reach him?
He always checked for his messages. Tells us nothing.
Oh, now, wait a minute. It tells us that McGuire made a phone call to Cincinnati to somebody who doesn't want you to know who he is or what he looks like. Tanner?
Yeah, Mike?
I want you to stake out Frank McGuire. If he meets with anyone who looks like any of these pictures, let me know.
You want me to pick him up?
If you can think of a good reason.
How about suspicion?
That's a good reason.
Hello. Hello, Mr. McGuire. The guy you're looking for is in room 502 at the Atherstone Hotel. Leave it alone.
What do you mean? You can see the whole place.
Just leave it alone and go into the next room.
You're setting him up, aren't you? And you're using me for the bait.
Will you go into the next room, please?
No. This isn't the deal we made. You can't do this to me. I want to talk to Stockwood.
As soon as he gets back to town.
Now! I want to talk to him now. You're going to get me killed.
You're still alive, and you'll stay that way as long as you do as you're told. Go into the next room and stay there. Go on. All right, gentlemen. Pull up some chairs, make yourselves comfortable. Don't let your finger touch that trigger.
You're under arrest. Put your hands on top of your head and straighten up. Very slowly.
You all right, Dave?
Yeah.
All right, Dave. Not a word now. Get out. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get in that room. Get in that room.
It wasn't an ambush, Lieutenant. Posting men up on that roof was merely a precaution.
Why did you use a room on the front and not one in the back? And why were the windows open and the shades up? And why were there 2 men up there on that roof and only 1 man in there with him?
Our security procedures.
That wasn't security procedures, that was a rat trap. And McGuire was the bait.
It caught a killer.
And another killer got away. You were supposed to keep him alive, but you didn't. You failed.
Weren't you kind of hard on him, Mike?
Hard on him? Oh, if I knew I could make it stick, I'd charge him with premeditated murder. A badge and a gun doesn't give you the right to kill. And a criminal isn't fair game just because he committed a crime.
It was self-defense, Mike.
And we're right back where we started from, looking for Ron McGuire.
Hello.
Dad?
Ronnie. Well, how are you?
Not so good. I want to make a deal.
Well, I thought you already had a deal with the Justice Department.
That's done. It's finished. The deal I'm talking about is for $250,000.
You know I never talk big money on the phone. Come on home. We'll talk.
You really think I am crazy, don't you? I'll tell you the deal from right here. I want $10,000, small bills, and I want a car. For that, I tell you where the suitcase is.
Oh, that's very generous. What's the matter? You having regrets?
No. I just figure I owe you for all the wonderful things you taught me.
I gave you everything.
You gave me nothing.
Goodbye, Ronnie.
No, wait, Dad. Please. I'm sorry. Man, I'm just scared. Look, as far as anybody will ever know, the money's gone with me. I mean, you can have it all. After all, it is yours. Just give me what I asked for, okay?
Why should I?
Maybe because you owe me too.
Where is it?
You remember where I fell and broke my arm when I was 14?
Yeah, I remember.
I'll meet you there in 30 minutes. Just park the car, leave the money in the glove compartment, and I'll meet you.
All right, I'll be there.
Alone?
Yeah, alone.
What are we looking for?
Ron McGuire.
What makes you think we'll find him here?
Well, he left that apartment building at about 11:45. At 5 minutes after 12, he was at the Attorney General's office. Sometime in between, a big leather suitcase with a lot of money in it disappeared, and it disappeared somewhere around here.
He probably came back last night and got it.
No, I alerted everybody in this area. They've got pictures of him. Besides, a man carrying a big leather suitcase would be easy to spot.
But there's a lot of people in this area with suitcases. There's a bus station right over there.
I know all that. Besides, I had some of our boys check out the lockers.
Inspectors 8-1. Inspectors 8-1.
Inspectors 8-1.
This is Tanner, Mike. The subject left his house about 15 minutes ago. He stopped at a bank, and then he made a stop, and he picked up another car, a blue Ford. Well, something's going down.
Where are you?
I'm on Bay Street, going west towards the bridge.
Okay, we're on our way.
Ronnie, where are you? Ronnie, where are you?
Oh, Mike, he's parked on the lower road at the Godfrey bunker, the blue Ford.
Okay, Tanner, I've got it.
Don't start the engine. I thought we had a deal. That's right. $10,000 in the glove compartment. I looked, but it wasn't there. That's right. Where's the suitcase? What's this? I checked your bag through to Los Angeles on the bus. You can find it in the baggage room in L.A. Sure you did. That's the baggage check. This is the ticket. San Francisco to Los Angeles. All you have to do is just give them the check, and they'll give you the bag and your money. Of course, it might cost you a couple of bucks for storage, but I'm sure you can swing that.
Look under the front seat on the passenger side. The envelope's there.
Okay. Get out and just walk away. And if you send anybody looking for me, I'm going to tell anybody who's interested that this whole thing was your idea.
Oh, I'm not going to send anybody looking for you, because they'd believe you. Just take one look, and they'd know that you couldn't think up a $250,000 heist all by yourself.
What makes you think you're so much smarter than anybody else?
I don't know where you're going, but don't ever come back. If you do, I'll kill you myself.
Hold it, police! Police! Tanner, come here, take him. Inspectors 8-1, in pursuit of a late model blue Ford sedan, heading east on Bryant from 5th Street. Request intercept. cover me. Don't move that hand.
See, Ronnie and I were never really close, Lieutenant. We never really understood each other.
I have a list of all your personal property here, Mr. McGuire. If you'll just check it out carefully, sign this form, I'll let you have it.
Very well. Everything seems to be in order, I think. Well, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much, Mr. McGuire, and now you are under arrest.
What are you talking about?
We had the Los Angeles Police Department check the contents of that suitcase in the baggage room. It was filled with money. And you signed this form saying that that claim check belongs to you.
So I was mistaken?
Well, we have a witness here who says you aren't.
I want to call my lawyer.
Of course, be my guest.
Lieutenant, Inspector, I understand you've got Ron McGuire.
Yes, he's upstairs.
Get him. I'll meet you.
Where's Bradley?
Washington. He's been reassigned. I had to break up the team, put him in other units. They were too emotionally involved in this case. There's one lesson here. From now on, we rotate our personnel on a regular basis.
You know, there's another lesson out there in the streets. Crimes have no labels. They're not federal, they're not state, they're not city. They're just crimes against the people. And if we find we can't work together, that means we're not doing our jobs.
That can't happen to us.
What?
Getting emotionally involved. I mean, half the time, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't have to know what I'm talking about. Just do what I'm talking about.
Of San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production, starring Carl Malden, also starring Michael Douglas. With guest stars Jeffrey Dewell, Darlene Carr, Pine Daly, William Smith. Special guest star, William Watson. Tonight's episode, Commitment.
the man was coming.
You thought wrong, cop.
What's the matter, Georgie? Where's your smile? Leave it down at headquarters?
Hey, man. Come on. I mean, like, what's going on?
You tell us, cop.
Well, what are you talking about, cop? Me? You crazy?
Maybe not even as dumb as you thought we were.
You guys are putting me on.
Sure we are.
That's good.
He's got a good left, huh? Those are pretty good moves, too, don't you think?
Yeah, he looks like he's got it all together, but that other guy sure isn't any Danny Ortega. Yeah, he's got a lot of patience. I just don't know about a right hand. I haven't seen his right yet.
Don't worry about that. You'll see the right.
One of you guys, Inspector Keller?
Yeah.
You want it on the phone, urgent. Follow me.
Why me and not you?
Because I probably don't know the lady.
Watch it. I may be light, but I'm slow.
Hang in there, Ray.
Mind if I sit with you a minute?
Yeah, mind.
No questions? Not curious? Nothing?
What do you want, Lyman?
Now, that's more like it. That's better. That's like the old Mike Stone we all know and love. I want to tell you about this traveling lady salesman.
Who was it?
Hung up before I got there.
Well, you got yourself a good workout anyway.
Yeah, I just passed out, Lyman.
10 seconds sooner, you would have been sitting on his lap.
He was here?
Uh-huh.
What did he want?
I don't know. Danced a little. Told me if I didn't look out, he'd have my badge, smiling all the while. And he told me a joke that wasn't funny, got up and left.
Are you sure you don't want to come in for a cup of
No,
coffee?
I don't
Jeannie
think
said
so.
she's had the pot on for us.
No, I'm beaten, Mike Rudy, but thank you for the offer.
Okay, see you in the morning.
Mañana.
Well, how's the coffee?
Oh, fine, just fine.
The kiss of death.
Huh?
Fine, just fine. Every time you say fine, I know something's wrong. What's the matter with it? Too
Scrubbed
weak
the pot,
again?
didn't you?
Well, yeah, it didn't look like anybody cleaned it since the last time I'd been home.
Because nobody had. Scrubbing a coffee pot destroys its character.
The first thing I'm going to do when I get back to school is find a chem major who'll test that theory and punch a hole in it.
Well, it won't help the coffee any. Yeah, Mike Stone.
Are you still looking to find Nate Baxter?
Yeah, who is this?
I got something you want, and I need something from you.
What do you got?
Baxter, you want a deal?
Depends on what you want.
Well, meet me. We'll talk.
When?
10 minutes. I'll be at the east end of Pier 36.
What was it, Mike?
Nothing, sweetheart. I gotta go down and see someone.
Now?
Well, I'm afraid so. Don't wait up for me. I might have to go downtown afterwards. And leave the coffee on, will you? Maybe it'll develop a little character that way. You get some sleep. I'll see you at breakfast. Oh, and lock the door. I got my key.
Mike.
Yeah.
Officer Gino Carlino, working undercover for the Narcotics Division, under the name George Kaysen?
Correct.
Okay, you were his department contact. Well, what was he working on specifically?
Al Lyman. Sooner or later, everybody in narco ends up working on Al Lyman.
Okay, you want to take me through it? Just give me a quick sketch.
Okay. Gino started working on that case about, I'd say a year and a half ago. He joined a bike club we knew had some users. Started making buys. And he turned the pusher. He worked his way up to the next rung. He turned that guy, too. His next contact, he thought would be Al Lyman, up until last night.
Come in. Oh, Lieutenant. Glenn Decker.
Hello.
You know Milt Tadini from Narco?
Yep.
No, we just met about 11 years ago.
Hi, Milt. I'm sorry about your boy. I didn't know he was with us until they told me an emergency.
Yeah, well, whoever it was, we'll nail him. How about the shot to the head? You okay?
Not too hard, not too light. I was hit by an expert.
Well, lucky again, huh?
Sit down, Lieutenant.
Yeah, thanks.
You understand Captain Martin has asked for a full investigation.
Yeah, I understand that. I thought maybe he'd take on the whole show himself.
You know him. He likes to have somebody to yell at. All right. Your report says you didn't know Carlino was there last night.
I didn't see him until I came to.
You got a phone call from someone who didn't identify himself?
That's right.
Any idea who it was, Mike?
Not by the voice.
You never saw him?
What I saw was a figure in the shadows. Then I got clobbered.
When he phoned you, what did he say?